How you doing, guys? Chad here at the Hidden Spring Farm.
Welcome back to the channel.
Guys, I'm going to show you so far what I've come up with, the most easiest winter duck setup you could ever have. And I'm talking with the least amount of work and the least amount of mess. And we're going to talk about the housing, we're going to talk about the feed, we're going to talk about the water, and a lot more. So stay tuned. We raise khaki Campbell ducks here on our farm. We raise them for meat. We raise them for fun because they're amazing to have ducks. Love having ducks. We raise them for eggs. We use them for baking. I like eating the duck eggs fresh, just like chicken eggs. We also raise them for ducklings to sell, hatching eggs, fertile hatching eggs to sell. I'm going to try to tell you everything you need to know about keeping ducks in the winter. And it's not really that difficult, folks. If you're looking to getting some ducks, or if you already have ducks and you want to improve your setup, I feel like I have a really good setup right here. It's super easy. You don't have a lot of labor to do while you're outside in the cold, and that's important because you don't want to freeze. Let's talk about housing for a second, folks. This behind me is my ducky bunkie. I built this a couple years ago, state of the art, never before been seen by anyone. Duck house. I'm crazy for building it, I know, but I want my ducks to live in luxury. 16 feet tall, it's 22 feet long, it's 10 feet wide, and I'm going to take you inside and show you quick, but I'll give you a quick tour of all the things I think you need to think about when you're building your duck house. Now, not everyone, of course, is going to build a ridiculous ducky bunkie like this, but you can at least get a general guideline as to what it is you need. You could keep ducks in a simple shed. It doesn't even take much, really. It's got the front door for me. That's my entrance. I go up to the duck deck here and then I get in. And what I did, I have a clean out door right here. And my system is that I bring my tractor right in here. You could use like a wheelbarrow or a buggy or something and just back it up right here, and then I clean out all of the straw whenever I want to clean it out. Right now, as you can see, the bedding is quite thick because we've been using the deep bedding method, and that's very important because it helps keep the house warm in the winter. I also have a clean out door right here, and this is just another access point for me to help clean up or put straw inside or whatever I have to do there. As you can see right here, this is a run. This is constructed using 1/2-inch hardware cloth so that no predators can get in here. You don't want to be using chicken wire here, folks. Chicken wire is for keeping poultry in, not for keeping predators out. It's 30 feet long. It's fully constructed using dimensional pressure-treated lumber, and I'll take you in for a bit of a tour and explain out here a little bit later. Inside the ducky bunkie right now, and I feel like the absolute best bedding to use inside your duck house is straw. I get mine in small little bales like this so that they're easy to handle, and I use it to make nesting areas, and I have shapes, and sometimes the ducks go up on top and they'll make a nest somewhere. You know, they have little nesting areas where they make nests for their eggs. I think I saw some eggs in here. Yeah, here's the eggs. See, they always hide them. Looks like 4 eggs today. I like using the deep bedding method because basically you put straw on the ground or any kind of bedding. You can use many different types of bedding. I like using straw because it's the cheapest and most efficient, because ducks poop a lot. And when they're pooping, it makes a big mess inside the ducky bunkie here. And then you put more straw down and you lay it all around and you spread it all around, and then they poop again a lot. And then you spread it all around, and then it just keeps making a thick base. And now it's probably like a foot deep, and it's so spongy when I walk on it, eh? But it keeps them warm, eh? So you need to do that inside whatever structure you have for your ducks. One of the keys for me in keeping this ducky bunkie less messy and less stinky is not giving them any access to water inside the house and not giving them any access to food inside the house. No food and water inside the house. It's very important to me, but I'll explain to you when we go out on the run. Let's go outside. I see that door right there, guys? I basically leave that open all year long. I do have the ability to close the door, but I choose just to leave it open all day long, and the ducks have complete access 24/7 into this protected run. No predators can get in here. There's stone along the ground. There's a security apron going along the outside under the ground, and it's made with 1/2-inch hardware cloth, 2x4. It's a super strong structure. Nothing's getting in here. Nothing but the best for my ducks. I do have a party pool and a party deck for the ducks, but it's winter, so it's covered right now. But in the summer, I do have that open, and they love swimming in there. Now let's talk about water for a second. It's very important to have water close by to make your life easier. You don't want to be lugging water all over your property. Me, I have these water hydrants. These are frost-free water hydrants, and they don't freeze. They're awesome. I like using these rubber bins made out of like a car tire rubber. Very durable. I really like them. I have yet to have any of them break. So I duly recommend this type of rubberized pan. We also use these heat pucks, and they basically sit on the bottom like so, and it prevents the water from freezing. That way the ducks truly have access to water 24/7. Even through minus 30-degree temperatures, these pucks work amazing. And remember, guys, that domestic ducks, like our khaki Campbells, they don't really fly. You know, they don't need to swim like you would think that a duck has to swim. All they need to do is have access to a bit of water. They use that when they're feeding, and they like to clean their nostrils and their beak and all that, and they do get in it and swim a little bit, but they don't need access to a pond or a pool. Now, I choose not to free range my ducks in the winter. And there's a couple reasons for it, really. One main reason is because when I free range them in the summertime out in our orchard, I have a nice poultry netting, and it keeps them contained, and I'm always around doing work outside at the farm, and I always got my eye on them. I have the geese out here, and they're also protecting the ducks. In the winter, you may not have that because it's so much snow. There's just so much snow. How could the ducks possibly walk over that deep snow? It looks like it's about 24 inches deep. So I saved the free ranging for the spring, summer, and fall. Once the snow comes, I keep them inside here for me to have an easy job. It's so much easier if they're just contained in here. No predators can get in here, and that's why I designed it this way. But that being said, not everybody, I understand, can build a huge structure like this. Not everybody can do it. It's perfectly okay if you have the area to free range your ducks. That's probably better for the ducks, although I know that the ducks don't really like walking around in the snow. They will walk around in the snow, but they don't like it. Let's switch gears to feed for a minute. It's key for me because I don't want to be outdoors for long periods of time when I'm servicing the ducks. So I made them a little feed bin right here, which is kind of right beside the run, and that's where I feed my ducks. Now I have some 5-grain scratch down there. I have some sunflower seeds down there. And I have a high protein layer feed. Now this layer feed is a chicken layer feed. It's non-medicated, so it's just what I need for the ducks. Not everybody has access to duck food. Chicken food does just fine. Dexter, what are you doing? Now I don't want to be out here every single day giving them food, so I built myself this wicked awesome bulk feeder for the ducks. Now this feeder is a huge garbage can, and it holds 4.5 bags of feed, and it basically lasts me about 2 months before I have to refill it. I really do appreciate you watching. I hope that's going to help you guys if you're wondering what to do in the winter keeping your ducks, or if you're thinking on getting ducks, what it's going to take for you to have an easy setup. There's countless amount of setups that you could make, but I want to make it as least work for me as possible, and I'm sure you do too. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to pound that like button for me, please. Click that subscribe, follow along on our journey. My wife and I are transforming this old hobby farm into an amazing and beautiful farm stay and experience. So if you're interested in following along, click that subscribe button, would you please? And if you want to see how this duck house was built, it is, in my opinion, the ultimate duck house. And if you want to watch, I'll put a playlist link down here, and you could just watch all the episodes of me building this thing, and it's state of the art, and I hope you like it, and I really do appreciate you watching. You guys take care, okay?